Hello again! Now I do have more pre-filmed content to edit. My trip to Ireland with my husband and my parents, and the little honeymoon we took. But if I keep editing the past and don't film something new, I will scream. So today we are going to do a summer vintage thrift haul. Now I've thrifted a lot of stuff in the past couple months, so I thought I would throw them all into a video and show you what I got. The things I've thrifted fall into three major categories. Summer is here. I bought these in summer, but it's really in preparation for autumn. And yeehaw, I worship at the altar of Dolly Parton. So let's get started with the summer clothes first. The first item I just picked up at the end of last week, and I haven't tried it on yet, so we'll discover together if it's the right thing. This really sweet yellow eyelet crop top. Something about the heat in England just hits different. I've just been a hot and sweaty gal, and it's not even like proper summer in England. I thought it was a bright sunshiny color, a nice shape to fit with my skirts, and yeah, let's give it a go. I'm pairing this top nice and simply with a plain black linen circle skirt. It's a pretty simple pairing, but when it's hot out, I do not want to be messing with too many layers of stuff. Hits above the skirt just right, and I think this will be really useful for the hot summer days ahead. Next up, I have this sweet handmade skirt. For some reason in California, I've been able to wear short skirts, like plenty short skirts, but over here in England, wearing any of the stuff I used to wear in California in the summer months is just impossible with the wind. So when I found this, it looked like it was long enough to have just that bit of weight, so hopefully I'm not Marilyn Monroeing all the time. But short enough that I'm getting a nice summer breeze. And a bit, I guess, egotistically, I really want to show off my leg tattoos. And a lot of my skirts cover them up. So I thought this would work well to keep cool and show off the sweet art put on my body. I think this skirt is really sweet. I love the subdued color palette of this skirt. We got beige and brown mixed with that sort of bright blue. So it's nice to have a pop of color without it having to be too vibrant. I'm styling this in quite a peasant girl type style. And I think especially with the print sort of echoing the embroidery on the sleeves of my top, that this is a really sweet summer outfit. The last item for this category, I'm pretty sure I manifested into existence because I went to the thrift store specifically just thinking of this item in mind, not even knowing it existed. It's this really cool lavender high neck sheer vest top. This was like the first thing I saw. It was £6. That was an instant buy. Yeah, I just couldn't believe my luck, my power. Maybe I'll try manifesting some more serious things into existence now. Has a little bit of damage at the seam, but little rips and tears have never stopped me before, so it certainly ain't gonna stop me now. When I pictured this item in my mind, it was to go with an all purple, all lavender outfit. So that's what I had to do here. I'm pairing it with my elf sack dress underneath to sort of add as a top. And then I've paired it with this vintage handmade skirt. I think the lavenders work perfectly together, and I just feel like the most magical summer fairy there ever was. Now that we're done with summer, let's move into autumn. I always say you do not choose a thrift haul chooses you. You have no control over when you find items that would work well in your wardrobe or what season they may be appropriate for. So here's some pre-fall items that I'm very excited to wear a little bit later in the year. Though I have already worn this first item. That is this sweet green waistcoat. Waistcoats are just like the most versatile accessory. You can pair them with so many different outfits. Really, the possibilities are endless. This green gives me such a fairy tale vibe. It's sweet and basic. What more do you want? Now I've paired this waistcoat really simply, like I said, with a plain black skirt and a blouse. I don't know, it makes me feel a little bit like Geppetto from Pinocchio or like some random townsfolk in a fairy story. I think it looks really sweet tucked in or as a feature over the skirt, and I know this will just be the most useful item. Now, I did say this would be a useful item because really it's 2 items in one. It is completely reversible, and this is a side that was out at the charity shop when it caught my eye, and I only found that it was completely reversible once I got it home. I thought the colors of this side of the waistcoat were so autumnal. 2 waistcoats in one, I just couldn't resist. To show how you can really get 2 different looks with just 1 item, I've paired this the same way as I did with the other side out, just to show you how much different of a vibe it can create. When I look at this side of the waistcoat, my mind just goes to the word jolly, which, while being a bit of a twee British saying, I think describes this really well. I've just picked up this next piece set of pieces. They go together, but though you could style them separately, and I've not tried it on yet, so this is another thing that we'll sort of discover together. And this is very much not for the summer months, but when I saw it, I couldn't turn it away. I had to give it a shot. That is this 2-piece skirt and top set. The skirt, I'm not sure if it'll fit the old hips completely. We'll see. But I knew I would get a lot of, or I should get a lot of use out of this top, even if I don't wear them together. But I love the like Victorian morning outfit kind of feel that they're giving together. I know that this top will look amazing paired under pinafores with some of my other skirts. Okay, let's try these on and see how we get on. Right, this is quite the pairing. I feel like a Victorian ghost who's haunting a manor. I feel like a Victorian maid who's had enough and is poisoning the host family. Yeah, and while I won't be wearing a head-to-toe long sleeve black outfit anytime in the next couple months, I am excited to see how I can work these pieces into my autumn-winter wardrobe. All right, we have entered the last category, and the category I am most excited for, and that is yeehaw! I worship at the altar of Dolly Parton. There are a few public figures you can really count on to not let you down, and I think Dolly Parton is one of them. And I've been listening to a lot of old Dolly Parton, a lot of trio with Dolly, Linda Ronstadt, Emmylou Harris, and it's just got me feeling some kind of way for spring summer. So I've had my eye out on distinctly Dolly pieces to bring some of her unapologetically herself energy into my life. First off, we have this vintage cowgirl blouse. Let me button this all the way up. I love that it's snap buttons because I am lazy. That is giving me so many Dolly dreams. I think it's giving me that very distinctly vintage Western vibe, which I love. I did a thrift haul with this kind of vibe intermixed way back in the day, my very first thrift haul on this channel, if you want some more vintage Western vibes. Yeah, let's get this thing on. I think this top is so cute. I think it is a little more Annie Oakley in vibe than it is necessarily Dolly Parton, but it's still giving me those vintage Western feels that I'm looking for. I love the color palette with the soft yellow, brown, and of course the hint of pink. Makes me feel like a wildflower who will grow wherever she's planted. This last piece is my Dolly Parton piece de resistance. It is a little bit of a tight squeeze, but it is a squeeze I am willing to do. It is a squeeze I'm willing to take. Ye flippin' ha. This is truly my Dolly Parton fantasy. A hot pink, long sleeve, big skirted Western style dress. Holy moly, and it even has pockets. But oh my gosh, I literally couldn't help myself when I saw this. It's like Dolly herself gifted it at my feet. I love how bright and bold it is, just like Dolly. It's the kind of dress that makes me want to get a pair of cowboy boots. Like the irregular choice Muppets cowboy boots. But I have too many shoes. Now this dress just stands out on its own. What are you gonna accessorize with this? A cowboy hat. If I had one, I would put it on. And like I said, a pair of cowboy boots. And in an outfit like this, I would want those Muppet cowboy boots. I feel like Dolly Parton and the Muppets are, sort of giving out the same energy. They're the same vibe, They've reached the same tier through different means. Do you understand what I'm saying? Or am I just talking bullshit? But yeah, I love this dress. It's super fun, vibrant, bit different than what I normally wear, and I feel great in it. I would love to know which piece from my vintage thrift haul was your favorite today. And this summer, are you pushing yourself out of your fashion comfort zone a bit? Or are you like me and also keeping an eye out for those autumn winter things, even if the current weather doesn't call for it? I would love to know your thoughts. Thank you so much for watching if you made it this far. If you enjoyed this video, I'd really appreciate if you could like it. And if you want to see more from me, please subscribe. I upload new videos almost every Friday. I hope you have a great day wherever you are, and I'll see you next time. Goodbye! I'm pairing this top nice and simply with a plain black linen circles. Linen. Oh. And that ooh, I've also got a bit of dirt on it. But how did deodorant stain get on the front of my shirt? Moira, no. Don't be naughty. Come here. Come here, baby. Hi. So much hair, though. We're shedding now. It's the summertime. Yeah. Oh, no, my face is full of cat hair. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you for the kisses with that stinky, stinking mouth.